Hello, I'm Hammond. Welcome to my channel where I talk about technology and photography and videography and other things that interest me. So today we're talking about building an affordable 10 gigabit network pretty much as cheap as possible and for a variety of devices you may be plugging into it. So this is about $350 for your 10 gigabit network setup. The core pieces are the network switch. Now, previously, you had to get ginormous enterprise class switches to do 10 gigabit. They're huge, they're expensive, they're loud, they use lots of power. Fortunately, QNAP has stepped it up and came out with this really nicely named switch. It's called the QSW2104-2T-R2. So that might be like an imperial designation, I'm not real sure. But QNAP anyway, they did a nice job on this switch. I'm not real sure why they put the power on the front. That's power's usually on the back of the switch, guys. Anyway, two 10 gigabit network ports. So one's going to go to my NAS, one will go to my desktop. The switch also gives you 4 more network ports at 2.5 gigabit each. Right there, very nice to have some 2.5 gigabit ports as well for stuff that doesn't have 10 gig, but maybe it does have 5 or 2.5. Those will come in handy for that. So this switch was not too expensive. It's about $130. So that's kind of the first piece. You can't do any 10 gigabit networking without a switch. The next piece is the other side. So whether it's a laptop or desktop or a NAS, you're gonna need to add 10 gigabit to that device in some way. So we have a few different ways to do it here. I'll be using it mostly on my Macs. So I got the Thunderbolt 4 ORICO 10 gigabit network adapter. This is bus powered, 10 gigabit. It has active cooling inside of it. I did have some problems on my first couple tests with this, so I'm going to do some more testing and see if maybe I got a bad unit, or like most other 10 gigabit net stuff, it's prone to overheating. Even with its active cooling, this thing crashed on me while doing big transfers while I was out of town. For most PC desktops, you'd be using a PCI Express card like this one. This is an Intel dual 10 gigabit card. This has the heatsink stripped off of it. So if you're using a PC desktop, like a gaming desktop, you'll use the PCIe version of a network adapter. And it will be cooled by your case cooling. So you don't really have to worry about overheating in a desktop case because there's always a lot of ventilation. Now, all right, let's get this plugged in real easy. Just plug it in to the switch and you can plug in the other side to your adapter. There's no configuration required in this networking. Let's do some speed tests. I'm gonna start pre-upgrade 1 gigabit network writing to my NAS. It's a 22 gigabyte folder with several ISOs. This is the read test 1 gigabit. I see it is peaking out this network at 123 megabytes per second. Next up, 10 gigabit write test to the NAS, screaming by, very noticeable speed increase, read even faster. Blackmagic speed test on the 1 gigabit network, and the 10 gigabit network dramatically faster. All right, thanks for joining me today. That is some simple 10 gigabit networking that you can easily do at home. Please join me next time for my next topic. Have a great day.